Hello everyone, and welcome to my first video for my new stop motion racing series. Um, this has been a project that has been years into the works. Um, I started doing these cars about, I want to say 13 years ago. I started doing these in like 2003, and I've been doing them ever since. The effort that goes into these cars is what I really want to portray off, not necessarily about the track being built or the everything in general. I want really the emphasis to be on the racing, the cars, the compact aspect of this channel. What I want to do is kind of go over the cars first, because I already have. See, here's how this works. I've already got basically the names already with the cars themselves. These cars have been created for years before this. So the names have already been stuck with these cars basically since the start. So I'm not going to try and do the whole, can you make my name for this? I might do that as a shout out or a digit, or a thing will come up on the screen as who, and like in the starting lineup, who's owns this car. I will have that, but as far as the car officially having your name on it, that will not happen. I might do a thing where you can design your own, and I will make it, and it'll be in a race, or vice versa. So let's get into it. I want to show you guys. I basically run this like NASCAR, and in a sense, this is basically a compact weekend short track asphalt racing series. The general consensus is these are compact race cars. Like you would go to a local asphalt or a dirt track around where you live, and you'll find Honda Civics, you'll find Chevy Cavaliers, you'll find Chevy Cobalts, you'll find Chevy Berettas, you'll find Ford Escorts, you'll find all those compact race cars. They're welded down, they're roll caged, they're put together to race on a racetrack, whether that's dirt or asphalt or, whatever the case may be. So I basically run this like NASCAR in a way. I still have to figure out the points thing, what I'm going to do with the points system and how I'm going to do that. But basically, I run this like NASCAR. And in a sense, I have multiple multi-car teams. I run here, for example, this car here. It's a single car team. This is the number 71 Olive Garden machine. It is a tribute to Dave Marcus. I know some older race fans probably don't know who Dave Marcus is, but this car is run by Scheindelin Motorsports, and I have that written on the bottom there. I'm not sure if you can see that. There it goes. But this is I built this car with. It has roll cage on the inside of it there, as you can see. I need to add more roll caging to some of these. There's another bar there. But I need to add more roll caging to them. So that will be an upcoming project for myself as well. Yeah, that's basically how these cars are built. I've taken the black plastic that these come with out and stripped a seat out. If there was an extra passenger seat, I stripped that out with a Dremel tool. I put the hanger in there as a roll caging element and cut out plastic and made the windshield that you see there. Sorry that my camera doesn't like to focus right away. But I'm going to go over the teams that I have with you and the car numbers and sponsors and things. Over here, I'm going to start over here. I have Catlet Racing. This is basically my tutorial on this. I want everyone to be up to date and up to par before I start my first race on this. I want everyone to know what everything is, because I don't have like name brand or household names. I'm not using NASCAR, so not everyone knows what I'm using here. Not everyone knows what I run. So this is Catlet Racing. I have the 95 Kroger car here. I have the number 11 Pizza Hut and the number 41 Meineke Car Care Center machine here. This is Hillen Racing and Associates. They are the number 25 Hefty Odor Block car and the number 0 Igloo Coolers car. Now, this is a team that I recently made here. This is, okay, I forget the name of it. Precision Equipment Racing. We have the number 63 Advanced Auto Parts machine and the number 36 Still and Snapper machine. Those two are brand new for my series. A lot of these cars have been made for years, and these two have just been made not too long ago. This one is Mike Magnus Motorsports, named after the team driver here. Mike Magnus runs the number 7. So we have the number 7 Monster Energy machine here, the number 56 Long John Silver's car here, and we have the number 28 AutoZone car. That's Mike Magnus Motorsports. And here we have DMR Racing. I hate my camera, I'm sorry. This is the number 2 Miller High Life machine, the number 35 Mountain Dew, the number 12 AC Delco car, and the number 43 UPS machine. This team has been together for a long time. I'll move that over here so I can get to the rest of this stuff. This is Reynolds Racing. This is a more underfunded team. They're not. I really don't pay attention to these ones too much. This one's I built this one brand new not too long ago, and there used to be a window here, but I sealed it shut on each side, and you can see the roll caging on the inside of it. This one here, I'm really proud of this build that I did. This is a 1970 Pinto. It has a screw on the bottom where you can take it apart, and you can basically just do whatever you want with it. I took out the passenger seat in this car and basically roll caged it up, and it looks really nice, but unfortunately my camera doesn't like to cooperate, so you really can't see in detail what's inside it until I get my photos together and everything. But that is the number 66 Auto Trader car. Here, this sponsor here is number 5 Hour Energy, the number 6 machine. And this one here is just a spare car, but I will probably make this into something else down the road. So these 3 cars here belong to Reynolds Racing. This is Easton Motorsports. They run the 90, the 9, and the 09. The 09 is a brand new car. I had it as an extra, and I just decided to make it. I don't have a sponsor for it yet. I'm trying to come up with ideas for sponsors. And actually, surprisingly, it's really hard because I have to design these cars myself. And it's very difficult to try and make something as a sponsor. I have to do it within my design skills. So we've got the 9 Pepsi machine, the number 90 Stanley DeWalt, and the 09 is unsponsored. So if you guys want to give me an idea of what to sponsor this 09 car with, give me an idea, comment down below. Then we have this is basically like my tribute to Hendrick Motorsports of the Cup Series, basically. The biggest team that you're going to see is 5 cars, and I have 3 5-car teams on in this group here. We have the 72 Taco Bell machine on the left, the number 5 Old Spice machine right there, second to the left, the Geico number 4 right in the middle, the number 48 Lowe's, I know that's a Jimmy Johnson reference, and the number 76 Budweiser machine. This is Henderson Motorsports, one of the better teams. You'll see them running up front pretty much every week. I put a lot of time and effort into these cars as well. Only one of them is missing its front windshield yet. I still have to make that. And you can see the roll caging inside of the cars. If I can get closer in there. You can see the roll caging on the inside of them. And there we have Parker Racing in the back. We have the number 22 Menards. That's a Honda CRX that's modeled after. Then we have the 00 Coors Light machine, the number 57 Skull car, and the 93. That's a hatchback. I'm assuming it seems to me that's a PT Cruiser or a Geo Metro. So I'm not really sure. That one doesn't have a sponsor either. I need to come up with something for that one as well. And in the back here we have the number 98 Krispy Kreme Donuts car, and then we have the number 88 Burger King car over there as well. That's Warner Racing. The 98 is that car is based off of Gray Golding. I believe he runs in ARCA. That car is really nice. I like that design. But yep. And then here we have another 5-car team. As you can tell, the numbers are pretty much similar. I'm a big fan, or I was a big fan, of Turner Motorsports in the Nationwide series, or the Xfinity series when they ran in Nationwide. But these are, I got the number 15 NOS energy drink machine, the number 1 Remington Arms car, the number 31 Great Clips machine, the 32 Dollar General, and the number 30 Exide Batteries car. This is Action Motorsports. They'll run pretty well for the most part. You guys will see them pretty much up front all the time. And these guys are a force to reckon with. And then we have in the back there, I think I've covered all of the teams now. So this in the back, this is the last team here. We have Wood Brothers Racing. I know it's a reference to NASCAR, but this is the number 26 on the left, the Tractor Supply Company machine. That's the number 47 Kraft car, the number 16 Sharpie, the number 49 Ace Hardware Stores car, and then the 21 Oscar Mayer car, which runs really good around this racetrack. I ran it around a little bit, and it drives really well around here, so I'm pretty sure that car will run really well for these races. Yeah, so that's basically it. I'm trying to get my track finished. I've got one little section over here I have to finish, and then probably the fine details. By the way, this track is called Thunder Valley Speedway. It will be called that. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this idea. This will be a stop-motion, compact racing series. I don't think anyone has ever done anything quite like this before. Building their own cars and making their own cars. It's just something that people don't do, and I've taken a lot of time and effort to do this. And I wanted to do this right, and I wanted to make sure that people were going to enjoy it as well. So hopefully people like it. I know it's not NASCAR, but I hopefully it's something different that'll bring people in, and hopefully people will like this a little bit better than NASCAR. It's not the same old drivers every week. You know, it's the same. It's something different that people could get into. Hopefully, I've got a couple new cars coming in that I will make. I got one coming in that I really like, so that one will get made up here pretty soon. And as you can see, I'm going to set the camera down, and it gets really good camera shots off this racetrack. I'm already kind of putting it around, and it gets really good shots. So hopefully, with this camera, I can get some really good pictures out of this and make this into a really nice racetrack. So like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think, and hopefully we'll see the first Junkers Racing Series race here pretty soon. So see y'all soon.